Hi, I'm your host, Stacy Tigner, and welcome to our very first edition of Self-Expressions. Self-Expressions is a venue that allows you, the community, to honestly and creatively express yourself. We have a great show for you today. Our guest is a professional nail artist and technician of Honeydew Nails, based right here in the city of Youngstown. We welcome Shayla Orlean Davis. Welcome.
Hi.
So first off, I wanted to ask you, where are you from, and how did you get based in Youngstown with doing nails?
I've been in Youngstown my whole life. I was born here. My background actually comes from the South, which is Tennessee. But my family moved here, so I was born here.
Oh, okay, cool. When did your family move here? Do you know?
I don't. It's my grandparents, so it was a long time ago.
Okay, so I know you have Honeydew Nails. Can you tell me a little bit more about Honeydew Nails' background, how you came up with it?
Honeydew Nail actually came from a nickname that my aunt had gave me. She gave me the nickname Honeydew before she died of breast cancer. And I took that and ran with it. When I started doing nails, I knew that I wanted to make a name for myself, so I thought Honeydew Nail would be the name for me.
That's amazing, and sorry to hear about your grandmother. I know I'm affected by breast cancer as well. My grandma had breast cancer. She survived it, but didn't really get to celebrate that too long because she ended up getting an infection, and due to the chemo and radiation, her body was too weak to fight it off, so she ended up passing away. But that's awesome to kind of have your grandma's legacy live on a little bit and kind of have that, so your grandma's always with you. So when did this whole thing start? Like, when did you first start doing nails?
The first time I actually polished nails, I was 9 years old. And that's when I knew that I could express myself throughout nails. And when I was 11 years old, I actually started working with more chemical-based nail stuff, which is the acrylic or the gel nails.
Awesome. Okay, so when did, when you were like 9 years old, is this something that you like self-taught yourself when you were 9, or did somebody kind of pass it along? Has your family always done nails?
No, it was actually self-taught because nobody in my family actually kept their nails done. So I know when I seen nail polish, it was like a love at first sight. So, so that's when I started doing nails, and I just made me feel better with my nails done.
All the bright and shiny colors.
Yes.
That's awesome too. And I think too, as a young girl, it's like a nice creative way to express your individuality.
Right.
I know, there's things like, tattoos and piercings that people use to express themselves. But I think the cool thing about nail design, what you do, is that you can always change it up. Yeah. Do you kind of go by that, like with your clients and stuff? Do they kind of ask for more of like their mood, or is it more of like a seasonal type of nail that they ask for?
Most of my clients, they actually go by the seasons. I do have one client, she stays with the season. So when it's summer, she's dead on for summer. Now that it's fall, I had to buy new colors for her because it's fall, so she's not going to wear the summer colors anymore. I do have one client who actually, she just doesn't care. There's everything on her nails. So she's one of my clients that I can really express myself because she loves a lot of things on her nails.
That's awesome. So does like a lot of your customers, do they ask for like you to mix it up? Like, what's like the craziest design you'd say that you got asked to do?
That I got asked to do? Well, I didn't get anything really crazy, but the one lady that I used to work with at the last salon that I was at, she actually has a client who gets the craziest things on her nails. And one time she actually came in with chopped glass to put it on her nails. So
oh my goodness.
That was the craziest thing.
That?
No, that's not safe. So she didn't get that day, but she goes above and beyond for her nails.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know like where to begin. Like, how do you even think of that, first of all?
Yeah.
And how would you even think that they could attach it on?
Right.
That's pretty awesome, though. I mean, that's commitment, I guess.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about the salon you're at now.
The salon I'm at now, it's a small salon. It's about 4 of us in there. We have a makeup artist, 2 hairstylists, and then you have me, which is the nail tech. We work as a family, so we're always promoting each other. We're always motivating each other. So we all work well. It's one happy family there at the Dollhouse Salon.
That's great. Yeah, I was going to ask you. It's called Dollhouse Salon. Where exactly are you located at?
It's on Midlothian. The address, I would actually have to get that for sure because I actually just moved there.
Okay.
So I have to remember the address.
No, yeah, absolutely. We'll get a lookout for it. What inspired you to do nails, first of all?
The only thing that does inspire me is that I can express myself through nail art. And when I was younger, it was actually crazy because I was really angry as a child. So me doing nail art actually allowed me to express myself and not be so angry.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Shayla will show us how we can make your nails sparkle and pop. Stay right there.
This is a true story about the wills of men and the pursuit of a goal to end their city's great drought. This is their journey. This is the quest on TNT.
Hey, LeBron, Kevin, Kyrie. Man, we can't get to the top of the East on a camel. It's hot out here. Where the air conditioning at?
It's right there.
Pick up my new album, 1989, on October 27th.
We're back, and this is Self-Expressions. I'm here with Shayla Orlean Davis, and she's going to work her artistic magic on our nails. All right, so let's get started, Shayla. What's the first thing you do when you get ready to do someone's nails?
Well, today I want to show you how the gel nail works. Gel polish is just a permanent polish that stays on your nail. It doesn't chip. It stays on permanent until you soak it off with acetone.
That's cool.
The first thing I'm going to do is shape your nails. You always want to make sure your nails are completely shaped correctly. And it just makes it look more clean and better for the nail polish to stay.
Yeah, I understand. Mine are really, really square here, so.
Yeah, you actually have a really good shaped nail.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I try and take care of them, but it gets out of the way fast.
So you don't get manicures often?
Not often. It's usually just for a special occasion. I would get them every day if I could, honestly. They get to be a little expensive. Speaking of that, like, what do your prices range, like, at the salon that you guys, like, what do you usually go for a French manicure? I know that's specifically my favorite. What do you guys usually go for that price range?
For a French manicure, if you want it on just your regular nails, I can actually do that for $15. Usually when people do get a French manicure, they actually get a full set, which is acrylic nails, which is false nails that you put on top, and that runs about $35.
Ooh, not bad at all. So what would you say is your favorite kind of nail to do?
Of course, my favorite is the acrylic nail, which I'm wearing now.
Yeah, I love acrylics.
Yes, I love expressing myself through long nails, so
Yeah.
acrylic is always the first thing to go for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I feel a lot fancier, I feel like, with the acrylic nails. So I always go for that, you know, even if I'm just, you know, getting French tip or whatever, I want, you know, the plastic fancy nail that's on there, you know. It makes it a lot shinier, too.
Absolutely, and it's a good thing with gel polish, too. It actually puts a nice shine. So
right
now, all I'm doing is putting a base coat on your nails. It's just going to allow the gel polish to stick to your nail and allow it to stay on longer.
Ooh.
So we'll put this on, and then you'll go under a UV light for about 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, you go ahead and put your hand in the light.
Okay.
You go ahead and put your hand in for 10 seconds.
Okay. I'll put this one in there first so you can work on that. So what color are we using today?
Today I brought a fun color, although it's fall season, but I wanted it to really pop on camera. So I brought the famous Tutti Frutti from C&D.
Tutti Frutti, I love it.
It's a very famous color. Everybody loves this color. The school that I actually went to, I had one client who actually, every time she came, she would stick to this color.
I really like colors that pop, too,
Yes.
so that'll look great. It looks nice and shiny already.
Yeah. Okay, so you can go ahead and take that hand out.
Okay, you want me to put this hand in?
Yes.
Okay.
And then for this one, when you use gel polish, you actually have to use 2 layers. So the first layer you actually have to do really thin because gel polish is actually, it's really thick. So you have to make sure you layer it correctly or it's going to look really bumpy and lumpy, and you don't want that. You always want your nails to look very even.
Yeah, I find that when I do nails myself, I either get really clumpy nail polish or nail polish that doesn't want to show any color at all.
Right.
So it like almost is like a clear coating, especially when you get like a really light color.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is good information to know.
Yes. Always with any kind of nail polish application, you want to make sure everything is spread evenly. And like I said, the first layer is like the crucial layer of any kind of polish. It has to be really thin in order for it to show its color and also for it to not look lumpy and bumpy. You have to make sure it's smooth because nobody wants to walk around with lumpy nails.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, this will be beneficial today. It's Friday, and I'll get to show off my new fancy nails.
Okay, you can go ahead and put that light in there. And
Okay.
that one will actually stay in there for 120 seconds.
Okay. I'll just do a little crisscross here.
Yep.
Yeah, this will kind of make my top two stand out even more. I'm wearing some bright colors today,
Yes.
and I don't even mind. I do not even care. It'll be nice and pretty. So what is the, what is like your typical design that you do on nails?
My signature design, I always have to put some type of sparkle. I love sparkle. Now, recently, I've started working with a lot of rhinestones and Swarovski crystals.
Ooh.
When I first started doing designs, I actually started using just the polish. And actually, I can demonstrate that on one of your nails. So you can go
Okay.
ahead and switch.
All right, sweet, yeah. I'd probably be doing rhinestones all the time here. See, if I just had the patience, you know, I could really do this.
Right.
But I can't, and I'm really clumsy too.
Yeah, and actually rhinestones was actually a way for me to really turn around because I don't have a steady hand. So the way that I have to hold the hand, a lot of people don't have steady hands when they do it. So if you just hold, the way you hold it, you actually can steady your hand if you use your pinky just by holding on to your other hand.
Yeah, I was wondering that. Yeah, because that's like another problem that I have too, is keeping my hands still. Like as you can see, I'm struggling to keep my hands still as you're doing my nails right now. I think I'm just constantly moving, and so yeah, I always kind of struggle too with staying inside the nail.
Yeah.
Instead of painting my hands. Might as well be in you.
Yeah, that's one thing that I definitely had to get together because I know when I first started, I had nail polish all up my fingers.
Is it easier for you to do other people's nails?
Yes.
Yeah.
And mine's, I've actually, one time I did take just a week to actually work with my left hand to make sure that I could work with both hands.
Oh, okay. Wow. So like, is that something that you like kind of need to like learn with, working at a salon and stuff like that? Or is that something that you just figured it would work for your benefit?
Yeah, I just figured it would work for my benefit because there could always have something that go wrong with your dominant hand. So I figured I'd best be prepared if it does. So that's why I practice with my left hand so I can do nails with both hands.
Yeah. This is pretty cool.
And this is the second layer. Like I said, the first layer is always the crucial layer to make sure it is thin and evenly spaced out. And as you can see, it's going on really smoothly for the second layer.
Ooh. Yeah, I can already tell. It's like it's getting like a lot brighter and more clear as well. More like solid, I guess is the right word for it. Awesome. Do you want my hand in here?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the next step, we can actually give you a pop of color on one of your hands. This is where I'm going to demonstrate one of the designs that I actually started doing.
Oh, okay.
This is actually my favorite thing to do. I could do this all day with the lines, just using polish to make a little extra on top of the polish. Just something to make it pop.
I'm excited for this. Now, do you usually do? Oh, that's so cool! It's almost like a swirl in a coffee or something. I don't know how they make them or what they even call it, but it does look like something you'd see inside of a coffee cup.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. Now, do you usually start with the middle finger?
It's really funny because a lot of times, a lot of people have in common that they only want like one nail designed.
Oh.
So that's when I started just doing like one nail. I have
Okay.
a few clients who actually like designs on both nails, and then I have a few who like them on all of the nails.
Yeah.
But
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it either way.
yeah, and then another thing that I do is actually just adding to the design. I actually just take a little bit of polish to make some extra little dots to make it, make it pop more.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is, this is a dotting utensil, which I use to make the small dots into a nail. And it just adds a little bit more character to the
That's
design.
so cute. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is really cute. Okay, do you need the other one?
Yes.
Okay. There you are.
And then I'm going to go ahead and put a design on this one as well, so it matches the other hand.
Now, do you do like stripes and stuff too?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, have you ever seen the marble design?
I
A
have.
lot of people actually have started doing that too.
Wow.
So that's something that I'm trying to work on as well.
Cool. Now, is that like consist of colors? Like, what kind of colors do you usually do to make that design?
Well, you can make it with nail polish colors. You can do it with different color acrylics. A lot of people have a different way of doing it. Another way to do the marble is using water. They usually just put the nail polish inside water, and then you dip your finger in it, and then it comes out a marble.
Yeah, when people when they ask about the stripes one, do you usually do stripes on all the nails, or is it something that they ask for just one finger to have stripes on it?
Yeah, it's usually just one finger, or they want the stripes along with the rhinestones. So I'll do like a couple lines, and then I'll add the rhinestones onto it just to add a little bit more character to the nail.
Oh yeah. And get those dots in there. That's so cool. I almost bumped you.
Okay, you can go ahead and take your hands out.
Oh, okay. Do you want both of them out?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, as you can see, the nail polish is very even.
Mhm.
You have a design on your middle finger.
So pretty. Oh my goodness.
And then also I can show you a little bit of the marble design on this finger. So usually when they do the marble, they just use different colors.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. And the nail polish does have to be wet in order for it to work.
Okay.
So you just use a lot of the first color.
Okay.
You'll add in another color. And usually a lot of people will do this with like bold color, so it actually looks more more potent and everything. So you'll just go ahead and dot on those.
Yeah.
And then you just swirl it around.
Oh, that's so cool. That does look like a marble. So, like, did people just like ask for this design, or do you like how often do you come up with designs?
Well, most of the time they always look on a website, or they'll like Google a design and they'll bring me the picture and ask me, can I do it or not? And if I can't do it, I do work at it to see if I can do it. If I can, then automatically I'm the first one on it, especially if it's something that I really enjoy and I like, then I'll definitely work on it. Like the marble nail was something that I definitely want to conquer.
Okay, cool. Well, we're out of time. I want to thank our guest, Shayla Orlean Davis of Honeydew Nails, for spending time with us. You can reach Shayla Orlean Davis on Facebook. Tune in next time on Self Expressions when we meet with producer and recording artist, Stingray Brooks. Thank you so much, Shayla.
You're welcome.
And thank you for my pretty nails.
You're welcome.
I'm so excited to go show them all.